Hey friends, my name is Veronica, and right now I'm going to show you how to play an A major chord on your guitar. First things first, make sure your guitar is in tune. If you're not sure how to do that, I will link a video on how to tune your guitar here. But if you're all set, let's go ahead and jump right in and I'll show you how it's done. All right, so quick review of our string names. If we're using numbers to identify the strings, we're going to start at the bottom with string 1 on the skinniest string, then string 2, string 3, 4, 5, and 6. If we're using note names or letter names, we start at the top with E, A, D, G, B, E, or Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie, if that helps you remember. For A major, we're going to be on the second fret here in this space in between these two upright bars. We're going to be on strings 2, 3, and 4, or strings B, G, and D. I usually just take my 3 fingers here, so fingers 1, 2, and 3. I squeeze them together and place each finger down on its own string down a line. So my ring finger is on the B string or string number 2, then middle finger on the string above it, and pointer finger on the string above that. Now I don't want to be right on top of this bar. I want to, again, try to be in between these goalposts. So a lot of times I see students that have their fingers kind of this way. If you think of taking your wrist and turning it just slightly side so that your fingers are more vertical than they are horizontal, I think that helps fit them into that fret space a little easier. Other things you want to think about when playing any chord is, number 1, make sure that you're curving your fingers over, almost like you have like cat claws, so that you're using the tops of your fingers. You can kind of see these little indents I have where I was pushing on the strings. So I'm at the very top of my finger so that I'm not touching any of the other chords any of the other strings on accident. So each finger gets its own string, and I'm trying not to touch this string down here or this string up here. The other thing is to make sure you're pushing hard enough to where the strings are making really firm contact with the fretboard or with the wood. So you don't want to push lightly, you want to push it even a little harder than you think you should. And that's going to give you that firm contact that you need to have a nice clear chord. Now with the A major chord and most other chords that are in the A family, we're not going to strum all 6 strings. We are going to avoid this top string, string 6 or the low E string, and instead our root note is going to start on the A string or string number 5. So when you're strumming A major, A minor, A7, A minor 7, A sus2, any chords that are in that A family, we're going to start from string number 5 or the A string and strum just those 5 strings. So let's go ahead and give that a strum and hear what it sounds like. That's your A major chord. Now, if you run into issues, right, if you're playing and it sounds clunky or buzzy, kind of like this, what I do is I go through one string at a time. And once I hear that one string's not clear, I'll make adjustments, right? I'll make sure I'm not hitting any other strings, that I'm pushing down on the wood. I'm using the tops of my fingers. And I'll adjust each one until it rings clear, and then I'll try that strum again. You might have to do this a few times, and that is okay. It takes time, it takes practice, it takes dedication, right, and consistency. So don't discourage, keep at it. Over time, you'll just get better and better, and eventually you'll be hitting that A major chord without even thinking about it. If this video was helpful, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so it's easier to find for other people just like you who are learning to play guitar. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel so you can continue to get more videos just like this one. I would love to see you back here more often, and I super appreciate your support. Until next time.